Hi everyone! This is the first video on this channel and probably one of the only ones you will see coming from me. This video is a contest entry and I don't intend to make any other videos except maybe if I decide to enter helicopters contest. Anyway, like you can see in the video's title, this is an entry for Tsuchronicl's contest. I'll put a link to her channel in the description. The theme for the contest was designing a character based on a fruit, and I designed mine based on Guaraná. Guaraná is a Brazilian fruit that resembles an eye, like a lot. It really seems to be a true tree full of eyes. I actually considered some other fruits, including açaí, that is a Brazilian fruit as well, but the Guaraná fruit was more appealing to me. First, it is very unique, and most people are not so familiar with it, and I wanted to design something original, special, and I really thought the weirdness of Guaraná would give it a unique and original touch. Second, it is so freaking weird. The fact that it resembles eyes, the Guaraná fruit almost seems to be really alive, like it's watching you or something. And the eye thing was a really good to help me create a kind of a backstory for her. This is not exactly a backstory, it's more like a role she would play in her universe. I imagine her as a wizard princess that lives in a castle in the middle of a forest, and this forest is filled with guarana fruits. I wanted her to have the power to see what the fruits are seeing, like their surveillance cameras. When creating this surveillance camera idea, I was actually heavily inspired by a kids show that I used to watch when I was a little girl. The main characters were in an island, and in this island there were a lot of guarana fruits everywhere. They're actually not real guarana fruits, they were actually hidden cameras that the villain of the story used to watch over them. I found this concept really interesting since the guarana fruits look a lot like eyes. You can easily notice that the eye thing was my primary inspiration on the picture, with her crown having eyes, her staff having eyes, her throne having eye shaped decorations, and the creepy yellow eyes in the background. I couldn't find a cool name for her, but I imagine people will call her the yellow-eyed princess because the creepy eyes in the background are yellow and her eyes are yellow too. Well, now that I talked a lot about the creative process, I'll briefly talk about the actual drawing process. First, I made some thumbnails of the concept and ended up choosing this one you're seeing, the one of she sitting in the throne, all badass, holding her staff with the creepy eyes in the background. I sketched the concept with a normal pencil, of course, and then I inked it with a Unipin 0.3 black pen. Just the inking took me like 2 hours. Inking always takes me a lot of time because I always try to make all the lines really smooth and thick and everything. Well, and still I really have scanned all of the inking. I have the inking scanned in lots of different qualities, so I'm going to turn it into a free color line art. Maybe, I think I'm intending to do that. I don't know if I will actually do that. After that, I took a lot of time trying to find a good place to record and discovered that it didn't matter where I recorded. This video would look terrible because my camera is not high quality, so there is no way I was going to get good quality with this camera, seriously. I helped it a little bit putting the lamp to help and brighten everything up a little bit, but it's still not nice. Well, then we started the coloring process, and it took about 3 hours if you count what is recorded. The thing is, it took my entire day because I had to stop it various times. Like, I had to stop, or because I needed the paint to dry a little bit, and I didn't find my hair dryer so I could dry everything. No, I wasn't finding it, was lost somewhere. So I had to wait for the picture to dry so I could keep working on it. Sometimes we have to do it. And because my computer was low on battery sometimes. It just ended the battery, and when it was low on battery I'd have to stop recording and then go back later when it was charged again. Still, I like the coloring. I really loved how the coloring came out. And as you can see, I used watercolors to color everything. Mine are from Sakura Koi, and this is the brand of my watercolors, and I'm using a water brush, but I'm using another brush that came with a kit. I think the name of the brand is Royal, but I don't really remember it. Well, in the end, I used gel pen. Mine is not from Sakura because here in Brazil they're not available. At least they weren't available. They're now coming to Brazil. Some shops are starting to sell them. But here we only have Unipin. That is good, but not as good as Sakura ones, in my opinion. Like, as I see people working with Sakura, I feel that Sakura ones are... I feel that the white is more opaque than the Unipin one, but this is just a thing in my mind. Maybe this is just me looking at other people's drawings and thinking that Sakura Koi is 1,000 times better than Unipin just because it looks better for me when I look at, and maybe I'm just using Unipin wrong or something. Well, the reason I use the Unipin, if you notice, I just outline everything. I think this really helps popping out the character shows better. And well, this I just said was basically what I did with the entire drawing process. And to end this video, all I want to say is that I loved doing this picture and I had a lot of fun creating this character. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.